My name is Charlene DeChico. Join with me as I embark on this journey. This is your Community Spotlight.
Alcoholics Anonymous. We're here to help.
We're about to start the meeting. Welcome to anyone new.
For more information, visit aa.org and download the Meeting Guide app.
And right here in MHA Nation, take a look. Regenerative medicine took center stage this week at MHA Nation as leaders, health professionals, and community members gathered for an important conference hosted by Susan Fredericks.
And without bringing people to the table that work in this world. And I'm so happy that today you're going to be able to see what I would consider some very powerful people, because they have the power of knowledge in the field of regenerative medicine.
The event kicked off with Dr. Mayer, councilwoman and retired physician, who opened the day with insightful words.
Welcome to the beautiful shores of our lakes of Kakawea, and welcome to the home of the MHA people. Right now, we only have a lifespan of 52 years of age here on Fort Berthold. We just had a little tiny clinic here, even though by treaty we should have had a hospital. MHA has always been progressive in everything. History dictates our healthcare status, money dictates our healthcare status, and we have to be very intelligent about that. So 3 years ago, Susie and I we like to visit every once in a while, and we shared a vision. And that vision was to have a healthier tribe, to have a healthier future, to have healthier aging. We're trying to heal at a cellular level. Now we're talking ozone. Now we're talking hyperbaric oxygen. Now we're talking PRP. And I looked at Susie and said, what's PRP? And she said, platelet-rich plasma. And I said, oh, anti-inflammatory? Stem cells? And she said, IV NAD. And I said, NAD, is that nicotine? Is that vitamin B? She said, yep. We have the tools. We have the science to heal at the cellular level. I know we can make a difference. MHA wants to make a better life for our people.
MHA Chairman Fox also spoke to those in attendance.
I will say this, what I learned most importantly is it's not about sitting in a chair and getting some IVs and they're going to turn you into Superman or Superwoman. It doesn't happen that way. What happens is a combination of things: technology, medicine, exercise, what you eat, right? De-stressing, doing all these different things that if you do all these things and you live in wellness, then your body will regenerate. Your body will be enhanced, your mind, your heart, your soul, everything. It makes a difference to that. The type of medicine, as you're going to hear or have been hearing this morning, is not about you've got an ailment, you've got pain, and we're going to give you a pill to fix that, to alleviate that for a short while. It's about getting to the root causes of why your body has pain, or why you're not feeling good, or why things are not right in your system. And they're going to try to regenerate and restore that balance for you. It's more than just taking a pill or an IV or an injection. Nobody lives forever. You get the balance in your system and you start alleviating some things and doing things for your body, for your life, then the quality of your life goes up. We will be the first clinic, I believe, of its kind in the United States of America. We will be the first one because we have a sovereign right to do that.
Dr. Milgram gave insight and shared his personal story.
We've been on this path now for quite a while, and it's been a fight. I gotta
With words from Dr. Weber via Zoom in Germany, sharing some history and research.
So also when we started back in the late 90s, it was more like a very special area.
Keynote speaker Dr. Sewell gave an in-depth breakdown of what stem cells are and how they work.
Stem cells repair everything. The issue is stem cells are the same age as the rest of your body.
Other speakers gave insight throughout the day, including MHA member Anson Woundedface, who plans on working at the clinic. Organizers say this is just the beginning, with more education and outreach planned in the months ahead. Do you know how to become a member of the Newtown Chamber? Well, if you have a business or you just want to get involved, all you have to do is join. Check out the website for more information or to register. And you can join us for our monthly meetings right here at Cornerstone Bank in Newtown to find out more or to become a member. See you at the next meeting.
on in.
Being a part of the Newtown Chamber gets you involved with community events like the Parade of Lights held on Main Street, as well as the annual Newtown Car Show, including many other city events that are held throughout the year. You can also join us for our Business After Hours events. Showcase your business and be featured on Community Spotlight TV. We look forward to meeting you soon. Contact us today for more info.
Welcome to the Territorial Inn in Van Hook. So this is a 44-room motel, all single level, all queen beds, 2 suites, and then as we have our little breakfast area, and as you'll notice, you'll see all these historical pictures again. Very interesting. People really appreciate that fact that we emphasize the history of the Van Hook Newtown area. So when we built and designed the hotel, it was mainly for the community. Number one was for out-of-state people to come here to enjoy this lifestyle, fishing, hunting. The second area was to accommodate the oil service industry, but in the off-season. So we emphasized on keeping it open. We wouldn't rent it by the month or do something to take away that industry in the summer. So, by putting this facility here in 2015, we were able to do what we said and keep it available for the local community to use in the summer months. So that brought back a lot of fishing, a lot of hunting, and a lot of people are having powwows and special events and weddings. So this facility is available to the community and to the outside public for summer events and summer fishing, that type of thing. In the wintertime, basically we accommodate the construction workers and oil service guys. But starting June 1st all the way through October, this is strictly set aside for people from out of state and the local community members. We're getting ready to start a subdivision behind Van Hook called the Enclaves at Van Hook. They're all going to be 1 acre size lots with services. They can accommodate up to a 10,000 square foot home. So we're getting ready to do that. It's a need in the community. There's obviously a very shortage of inventory. There's probably a handful of lots available today. So this is something we're looking forward to bring on the market in May. This is part of our staff for the Van Hook. The other thing is we obviously feature, so we have the cabins, the lodge at Van Hook. So there's 8 individual cabins, of which we plan on expanding next year. We can put another 6 more cabins in. They're all 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, log cabins, fully furnished with kitchens. And they book up again through the season, starting June 1st. They're booked all the way through end of October. and then we'll go into a monthly rental for the off season. These are up behind us here on the north side of the Ranchman's Steakhouse. They have lake views, so we're up high enough. You can park your boat there, you can plug it in, you can have a little fire pit if you want. So it's all about servicing the need of the community and the people that are coming to visit us. This whole thing was designed to be very efficient. It takes 4 people basically to run this facility. We do a continental breakfast in the morning, and we have a laundry facility. And all the rooms are pretty much identical. 2 queens, have little kitchenettes in them. We're always looking for staff for Ranchman's, be it cooks, waiters, bartenders. We have job openings at the Territorial Inn as well. Just stop in and see us.
This Rough Rider rodeo that we're at today, the Berger family, Shad in particular, is the organizer, but this whole history of this area involves our nation. Mandan itself is named after one of our tribes, the Mandan head out to the Ricra. And so our history is very rich here. All the parks that we have here, all the monuments that we have are all symbolic of how we lived here for thousands of years. And so when we were approached to say, how would you like to put together a show, a rodeo show, in which we feature some of the cultural aspects and history, we said, yeah, of course we'll do that. So we became a major sponsor of this particular event. It's important when people come here to watch this rodeo that they understand the meaning of the history and people that were here before and they're still here today. With your dancers, their history, the singing, the teepees and things of that nature. And these are celebrations that go on all warm summer long, right? And so we start in May and we end up this last week in the United Tribes, where we have thousands of dancers and singers and tens of thousands of people, 100,000 people that come into the city to enjoy the culture. And it's kind of like the grand event of all the summer dancing in Powell. We work a lot with our youth. We sponsor training, rodeos, all for our youth, because long ago, our MHA people were top competitors in the world out in NFR long ago in the 50s and the 60s. MHA riders and the Hall of Fame on a national and state level were there. Now we've gotten a position that we can help promote the sport again. You see a lot of our young athletes or young adult athletes starting to rise up to go back to compete at that level, on the world level. So we're going to be so excited in the years to come here in the next decade. All the riders are going to come out of this area and perform at that kind of level, and who knows, be world champions like we've had in the past.
If alcohol builds a wall around you that doesn't let you see where you're going, that keeps you feeling isolated and alone, that makes you feel hopeless, know this: we're here to help if you want us to. It's never too early or too late to ask for help with a drinking problem. Alcoholics Anonymous, there is a way out. For more information, visit aa.org and download the Meeting Guide app.
Do you know how to become a member of the Newtown Chamber? Well, if you have a business or you just want to get involved, all you have to do is join. Check out the website for more information or to register. And you can join us for our monthly meetings right here at Cornerstone Bank in Newtown to find out more or to become a member. See you at the next meeting.
Hi.
Being a part of the Newtown Chamber gets you involved with community events like the Parade of Lights held on Main Street as well as the annual Newtown Car Show, including many other city events that are held throughout the year. You can also join us for our Business After Hours events, showcase your business, and be featured on Community Spotlight TV. We look forward to meeting you soon. Contact us today for more info.
Elbow Woods Memorial Health Center was opened in October of 2011. Elbow Woods is located in Newtown, North Dakota, which resides on the Fort Berthold Indian Reservation. Elbow Woods serves the MHA Nation, which is the Mandan, Hidatsa, and Arikara Nation. We have a beautiful culture. We have 3 tribes on our reservation, and there is a richness that you experience when you come here. I'm actually a member of the Arikara tribe. When I was growing up, we had one little clinic. Our reservation had one doctor to provide the health care for all our tribal members. We didn't have the services available, and now we do. I think it's great to be able to have our own healthcare system. Elbow Woods is very important to our communities. We provide a service to our people that would otherwise not be available, and our people would have to travel long distances for their care.
If you had to get up and go to an appointment 2 hours away and drive off the reservation, some of our people, quite frankly, just said, no, I won't go. And if they don't go, then preventative medicine goes out the door. Historically, we've got some real serious issues with diabetes. We are suffering at rates of cancer higher than the average population as well. Now that we have a facility, now that we have a support system, we can treat our people, get at problems sooner, so prevention comes into play, and we can also do referrals at an earlier stage as well.
We are the primary clinic of 5 clinics in total that provide healthcare services to our entire tribal membership.
So in a typical week, I travel about 800 miles. How have you been? Good. I know that these patients greatly appreciate it because many of them don't have mode of transportation, so for some of them, this is their only form of healthcare. Looks really good.
Patients don't come in just for one thing. They will come in with a list of everything. There is an interprofessional way that we work, and it's not just the physicians and the nurse practitioners. It's also our nurses, even our lab techs, they're right there working with us. So it's really important because no one's here practicing by themselves. And so our providers really work to treat the whole patient. Family practitioners, internal medicine. We do some prenatal care with our family nurse practitioners. We have our dentist on staff. In our mental health department, we are seeing folks that have post-traumatic stress disorder, major depression, anxiety. Native Americans have the highest rate of suicide, often not talked about, often not recognized. I'm the only psychiatrist that is working with the clinic at the time. There's a lot of need, and sometimes we just wish we had more people here.
Working on a reservation with the Native American people, they're very spiritual people, and they do have different beliefs and they have different beautiful traditions. You need to be mindful of those things when you're treating them, because if you're going to show them respect, they're going to show you that same respect, and not only that, they're going to trust you.
Our clinic and clinicians are very well aware of our cultural aspect in regards to healing and wellness.
We've been able to introduce our customary and traditional ways of medicine into this modern context of this facility. That is the philosophy, that is the goal, have culturally competent care, and what that means. We have to do things in ways that our people are more receptive to wanting to get that health care.
We do have challenges here, and some of them are because we're so rural, we may not have all the expertise, but that's what we want to bring here, is the expertise, because I believe our people deserve that. Our people deserve the best in healthcare. Our clinics are depending on the National Health Service Corps to assist us in getting us certified, qualified healthcare practitioners to provide a service to our people.
National Health Service Corps has offered loan repayment for providers who are willing to serve in underserved communities. Not only are you receiving the fulfillment and benefit of helping people who are underserved, but you are getting financial support as well, and that's awesome.
This is a very wonderful program. I didn't have to worry about paying my student loan, you know. And then not just that, but coming to do the things that I enjoy. I was in private practice for quite a few years. I didn't want to base a decision on seeing a patient based upon their ability to pay their bill, basically. Here, I see everybody, and that's what I wanted to do.
My last year in college, I applied for the scholarship program. When I finished, I was debt-free, and then I did 4 years, 4 wonderful years. I went in thinking 4 years and I'd go back to my normal life. Well, this is my normal life now.
We are sort of disadvantaged, very rural, high-need area, but once they get here, they become sort of part of our family and part of our community, and they choose to stay, you know.
For me, there is this great excitement about being able to impact a community.
We want to welcome all of our big veterans here tonight, Indian and non-Indian, male and female. Here we go.
Every community is very proud of their powwow, and they want you to come and enjoy and participate. I like to see the whole community come together. So you'll see, you know, little kids dancing, you'll see elders dancing, you'll see family members supporting them.
This is how everybody gets together and celebrates. I see a lot of people greeting each other, a lot of people that are happy to be there, a lot of excitement, a lot of history. It's a very beautiful thing to see. A very wonderful people, a very giving people, and very thankful.
I do love my career. Every single day I feel like I'm able to make a difference for people and touch people's lives, and they touch mine too.
If you're looking for a job that you will love, it's really investing in people's lives and investing in a community. And you need to look at National Health Service Corps.
Hi, I'm Tracy Hischlin with Prairie Home Furnishings in Stanley, North Dakota. We took over in April of 21 when the previous owners, Spring & Furniture, retired. My husband and I and our 2 sons run the store. We do everything from furniture, flooring, mattresses, home decor, soon to be backsplashes, tile shower systems, countertops, and cabinetry. As you can see, we have everything from premium furniture, Omnia furniture, all leather. We really like to focus on unique custom items, and we like to bring you quality. We carry something for everybody, but you know, we really like to go to market and find those unique pieces that people can make their own and have one of a kind in their homes. So we have quite a few options on our floor, but we can also sit down with you and customize a one-of-a-kind piece as we get to know our customers. My husband grew up here. We're all about small town Stanley, and we love our community.
My name is Diane. I am retired, and now I help out here at Prairie Home Furnishings a couple days a week. And one of the reasons I love my job and love to be here is I love the community. I love seeing the new people and the old friends as well. It is nice that we are still a local company here in Stanley. We are open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays, stop in and see us. We're open from 9 till 4.
Hello, I'm Kathy Bredvick, my husband Rod. We came up to to look for a table, outdoor table, for the deck out at the cabin so it doesn't blow away. We found some beautiful outdoor furniture here. It would be perfect up there with the wind that blows in North Dakota. We come here in the summer and we live in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We both grew up here, so we come up here. We've got a place up in Powers Lake, and we just go up there and enjoy it in the summer.
We're both retired, and we spend our summers in Powers Lake, which is where I was born and raised.
We come to this furniture store because I always have quality furniture. They're very good to deal with. We've known Tracy's mom and dad for a long time, and so we just enjoy coming and shopping local and keeping things local for the people.
That's about it.
So come on down to Prairie Home Furnishings. We'd be happy to see you and fit your home for everything your home deserves.
This Rough Rider rodeo that we're at today, the Berger family, Shad in particular, is the organizer, but this whole history of this area involves our nation. Mandan itself is named after one of our tribes, the Mandan head out to the Rickrah. And so our history is very rich here. All the parks that we have here, all the monuments that we have are all symbolic of how we lived here for thousands of years. And so when we were approached to say, how would you like to put together a show, a rodeo or so, in which we feature some of the cultural aspects and history, we said, yeah, of course we'll do that. So we became a major sponsor of this particular event. It's important when people come here to watch this rodeo that they understand the meaning of the history and people that were here before and they're still here today. With your dancers, your history, the singing, the teepees and things of that nature. And these are celebrations that go on all warm summer long, right? And so we start in May and we end up this last week in the United Tribes, where we have thousands of dancers and singers and tens of thousands of people, 100,000 people that come into the city to enjoy the culture. And it's kind of like the grand event of all the summer dancing in Powell. We work a lot with our youth. We sponsor training, rodeos, all for our youth, because long ago, our MHA people were top competitors in the world out in NFR long ago in the 50s and the 60s. MHA riders and the Hall of Fame on a national and state level were there. Now we've gotten a position that we can help promote the sport again. You see a lot of our young athletes or young adult athletes starting to rise up to go back to compete at that level, on the world level. So we're going to be so excited in the years to come here, in the next decade. All the riders are going to come out of this area and perform at that kind of level, and who knows, be world champions like we've had in the past.
North Dakota Building Trades Unions and NHS College are teaming up to bring you an apprenticeship program that sets you up for success. This is the first partnership between a building trades union and a tribal college. If you're a resident in the state of North Dakota looking for a career with long-term benefits, this free program is for you. Offering 15 different trade unions to choose from, including carpentry, electrical, plumbing, and heavy equipment, we've got the tools and training led by experienced union instructors. Using a nationally recognized curriculum, this online course includes hands-on training, training center tours, and mock interviews, with job placement right here in North Dakota. Apply today at nhsc.edu and join the North Dakota Building Trades Unions, where your future is built from the ground up. Are you ready to take that first step to build your future? It all starts here.